Hello everyone, and welcome to the finale of Majora's Mask. In this episode, we're going to talk with the moon child who bears Majora's Mask. Everyone has gone away, haven't they? Will you play with me? You don't have any masks left, do you? Well, let's do something else. Let's play good guys against bad guys. Yes, let's play that. We got the Fierce Deity mask. Could this mask's dark power be as bad as Majora? Are you ready? You're the bad guy. And when you're bad, you just run. That's fine, right? Well, shall we play? So all we're gonna do is equip this. We're gonna do this battle twice in this episode. We're gonna take this one. All of the remains come to life. They plant themselves across the 4 icons. And Majora awakens. Majora's Mask. Once you hit Majora enough, the 3 masks come to life. But they are no match for the Fierce Deity. Ow. And the mask starts to burn. Ugh. Majora's incarnation. Phase 2. And Phase 3. Of course, I am going to do this battle again. Ugh. Majora's Wrath. And that's the final battle. So a quick jump before we play the final scene of Majora's Mask. If you finish the game, it does automatically save. As you can tell, we have the Fierce Deity's mask, which you only get when you give up all your regular masks. So there's still the opportunity to, at the end of the game, get all your hearts and get all the items. So we're actually going to do 2 things here first. First, we're going to be jumping back into the battle with Majora. But instead of doing a full Fierce Deity battle, we're going to be battling him normally. Speak. Will you play with me? You have only weak masks, so you'll play? Well, shall we go? So you can do Fierce Deity again, But we already did a run like that, as you had just saw. This time, we are going to be dealing with... Oh, no. Well, I am so upset. I'm supposed to be coming into this battle with Chateau Romani, a blue potion, and 4 fairies. Well, that's what I get for not checking my inventory. I had the time to do it. Majora's Mask. Okay. I believe the strategy, outside of using, you know, the all-powerful god items. I have no idea how to battle Majora. But maybe instead of... There we go. Okay, so getting our first hit took us a little bit of time. Okay, so there is a lot going on. Okay, Georg melts away. Okay. So there is a fun theory that suggests that Fierce Deity Mask is the god of the moon, and Majora's Mask is the god of the sun. And you kind of get that sense with the tendrils maybe being like beams of light, and the forcing of Majora's Mask's power to bring the moon down, causing the moon to cry, is because Majora's Mask is not supposed to be doing that. Ow. Okay, that took care of Majora's incarnation rather quickly. Now we have the Wrath. Okay. Just be careful of Majora's Wrath's whips, because they're gonna be the thing that do the most damage to you. That's stunned. Oh, she sent off 2 whirly discs. I've never seen these attacks before. So, it does take a bit longer to defeat Majora's Mask and Majora's Wrath, but we did it. So, we're gonna jump right back to our initial completion. Welcome back. I cut in because I put in the actual battle right now. So we're getting to see the Fierce Deity's completion battle here. Dawn of a new day. Ah, he's awake. Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. You guys, you hadn't forgotten about me? You still thought of me as a friend? Poor Skull Kid. He did all this because his friends yelled and got mad at him, and he was afraid that he no longer had friends. So he started pulling pranks. Mask Salesman got involved in one of those pranks, and it just escalated. I feel bad for the Skull Kid. Did you save me? I thought they didn't want to be my friends with me. But they hadn't forgotten about me. Friends are a nice thing to have. Could you be my friend too? You have the same smell as the fairy kid who taught me that song in the woods. I know. Let's do something. Oh, so the evil has left the mask after all. Well now, I finally have it back. Since I'm in the midst of my travels, I must bid you farewell. Shouldn't you be returning home as well? Whenever there is a meeting, a parting is sure to follow. However, that parting need not last forever. Whenever a parting be forever or merely for a short time, that is up to you. With that, please excuse me. But, you sure have managed to make quite a number of people happy. The masks you have are filled with happiness. This is truly a good happiness. And then he just fades away. Well, both of us have gotten what we're after, so this is where you and I part ways, isn't it? You know, it was kind of fun. Well, it's almost time for the carnival to begin. So, why don't you just leave and go about your business? The rest of us have a carnival to go to. Not even letting me stay for the carnival? I mean, I guess Link is on a quest and on his own mission. Goodbye, Tattle. You never even learned my name. It's Link. Thank you. She never even learned my name. And that's the series. So, thank you guys so much for joining me in this series of Majora's Mask. This has really been a fun time, except for the Goron part last episode and the attempt of getting a heart piece from Clocktown that I still never collected. Or the missing heart piece. I'm missing 2 whole heart pieces, actually. One of them is just unaccounted for. I have no idea where. Okay, let's talk Majora's Mask 3D. Majora's Mask 3D is a more complete version of Majora's Mask. The Bomber Notebook keeps track of everything in the game so that you are able to better master 100% completion. It is a lot easier to follow because it will keep track of things like your land deeds. It will also keep track of things like the Beaver Race, the Gerudo Pirate Fortress. Everything is tracked in that. So it is a far more completed notebook to keep track of all your findings. There are more items in the 3DS version. There's a whole fishing pond. You can get a 7th bottle with an added mission that was added. What else is there? The boss battles have changed. Every boss battle has been modified to have the big eyeball. The piece that is obvious in every sort of boss fight that, hey, this is your big weak spot. On Odolwa, the big eyeball is on the back of his head. Goat is on its back. Georg is in its mouth. And Twin Mold, the whole battle is complicated for Twin Mold because you have an archery section where you shoot the belly of, I believe it's the blue Twin Mold, in order to break it. And then you have to use the Giant's Mask for sure in the battle, but instead of using your sword, you do this sort of punching, fighting combat with the Giant's Mask. And it's so much harder. It took me, I think, the full 3-day cycle in my first playthrough of Majora's Mask 3D to beat Twin Mold because I struggled. It was awful. You can also mass equip the different bows. You can have ice arrows and fire arrows assigned, not just one type of arrow, so it does make certain battle elements easier, like in the Great Bay Temple. You can have the fire arrows to melt the ice into the boss key mini-boss battle, and have the ice arrows at the ready to hit the gecko bubble. So we are seeing all the good stuff that we've done across all of Termina. Seeing everyone healed and saved. We have this scene here, which I think is unlocked when you get the couple's mask. Anju's in her wedding dress, and it is so much better on her than on that mannequin. And we don't get to see Cafe, but we are currently seeing his perspective. Because with the Curse of Majora's Mask done, he no longer looks like a child. But we don't have a model for what adult Cafe looks like. Which is fine. The game took a long time. Here we have the conclusion. The Deku Butler finding his son under the clock tower. I'm fairly certain this was supposed to be the lead back, but that's the entrance that takes us to Termina. And here we are. Back where it all began. And off we go. The whole purpose of this quest Link was on was to find Navi, by the way. So he went back to the forest to try to find his old companion fairy. Up here in the forest, we see that Skull Kid has done a new drawing. And he plays Saria's song, which means that he is actually the Skull Kid in Ocarina of Time, playing on the stump where you play Saria's song to get a piece of heart. And the same Skull Kid who asks for the skull mask to make himself more intimidating. There was a lot that went into this game. Oh no. It's one of those, isn't it? It is. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We do have one bonus episode coming out where I showcase... Actually, no. I'm going to also put in, after my sign out, what happens when the moon falls. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. If you did, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Mash that like button and subscribe if you have not for more Legend of Zelda content. We'll see you guys next time for our next series. Later! Welcome back to the ending, guys. We are gonna do a final trip. Two trips actually. We're gonna make a trip to Odolwa because it will be the easiest. And then we're going to see the end of days. And that will be it for our bonus episode. Well, not even bonus episode, the bonus segment of today's episode. Get on the transformation mask. So there is a reason why I am doing this. And it's to showcase that you do have access to Fierce Deity outside of the moon. But there are specific rooms that you have to be in. And I just want to showcase that. So if you were missing heart pieces in any areas and you required completing the dungeons again, you could always come back after beating the moon, which only required you to have all 20 masks to get the Fierce Deity. We're going to go in as regular Link. And as we approach, this will happen in all the dungeons after you complete them, by the way. Ye who hold my remains, return to the appointed place to face me. So after you beat the dungeon's boss the first time, you can come back anytime in order to face off with the boss. Here comes Odolwa. We're gonna put on our Fierce Deity mask. And done. If you are wearing a transformation mask, it does turn you back to Link for the giant conversation or just leaving. And now we're going to jump to the countdown timer. So I'll see you guys then. Jump cut. Wait just a moment. Is everybody still in town? What about the evacuation warning? Truthfully speaking, I'd flee from this town in a moment if I could. But since I'm stuck guarding this gate, I can't get any information on what's going on. We are going to get as far away as I possibly can. While having a nice view, actually. Okay. I wanted to showcase that text because it happened before and we never confirmed it. Okay. Jump cut. We are at the final days. You can see the fireworks show going off, and actually from out here you can see the clock tower was going through its animation. Now, in game we have less than 5 minutes for the moon to hit the bottom. This is kind of what we were going for. The moon is super creepy, actually. I've never actually waited for the moon to fall, actually. It's actually quite scary. I am a bit sad I waited until the end of the series to show this off. And it isn't so much 4 minutes till the moon hits the ground, it's 4 minutes till the moon is close enough for the cutscene of the ground to go off. I don't think I ever mentioned, while we have the opportunity, 4 minutes to get this thing to do what I want it to do. Hey, birdie. Wait, it can steal one of any of your items? That I didn't know. I thought it only ever stole your sword. Well, good to know for future reference. I hunted those things down for 200 rupees a pop. And now I've discovered that they can steal any of your items. Which isn't too bad. It just goes to the curiosity shop. So you'd go to the curiosity shop and buy your item back. The moon is close enough that the light is no longer bouncing off of both sides of its face. The sun is getting closer. It is huge. The moon. There is also a glitch with the telescope where you can get to dawn of a new day and run around. Dawn of the fourth day. And it sends the moon super high into the sky because the game was originally going to be programmed to last for 7 days, but then somewhere in development they decided to go with 5 days, 3 days. You can see the moon falling now. A minute left. Keeps going. 38, 30 seconds. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? How did you do? You'll be fine. Surely you should be able to recover Majora's mask. I believe in you. But time passes even as we speak. There are only 72 hours left. Ho, ho, ho. So the happy mask salesman saves you from oblivion, brings you back to the dawn of the first day. And everything you do in that cycle is reset. So that's going to be it. We've already done the sign out, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Sorry, big yawn. We'll see you guys in the next series. Later.